Hi, this is God Peddler. I'd like you to join me as we explore our spiritual journeys. Philip was a third grader with severe handicaps. Some of the kids in his Sunday school did not accept him. But one Sunday after Easter, the teacher brought the children legs, pantyhose containers and asked them to search the playground for symbols of new life. When they returned and opened their eggs, some found flowers, leaves, a butterfly, etc. When Philip was asked to open up his legs container, it was empty. When asked why it was empty, he said, "The tomb was empty." After that day, the class respected Philip as a very wise boy. Months later, Philip died from complications due to his handicaps. At the funeral, the entire Sunday school class brought empty leg containers and laid them on the altar. The Apostle Paul wrote to the church at Corinth, "Moreover, brethren, I declare to you the gospel which I preached to you, which also you received, and in which you stand, by which you are also saved, if you hold fast that word which I preached to you, unless you believed in vain. For I delivered to you first of all that which I also received, that Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he rose again the third day according to the Scriptures." This is the first of a series of 4 messages I'm calling Journey to God. And today it's the message from God. That's it, according to Paul, what I just read. It's that Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures, that he was buried, and that he rose again on the third day, as prophesied. At a religious convention in 2006, church leaders declared a new gospel. It's the gospel, for want of a better word, I'd say it's the gospel of inclusiveness. They weren't merely saying that we should be inclusive. They were saying that their view of inclusiveness is the gospel. But you know, the key elements to the gospel are, we see in the Scriptures, it was preached by the apostles, it was received by the people, and it determines our spiritual position, where we stand in relationship with God. It brings salvation through Christ. Here it is. That's it, simply. Here is the gospel. Christ died for our sins, he was buried, and he rose again. It's verified and proven by the resurrection of Christ. After he was crucified and died, he was seen by Cephas, he was seen by the 12, he was seen by over 500. A.B. Simpson is reported to have said that the gospel, quote, tells rebellious men that God is reconciled, that justice is satisfied, that sin has been atoned for, and that the judgment of the guilty may be revoked, the condemnation of the sinner canceled, the curse of the law blotted out, the gates of hell closed, the portals of heaven opened wide, the power of sin subdued, the guilty conscience healed, the broken heart comforted, the sorrows and misery of the fall undone. May you see the journey through to God himself. This is God Peddler. I post every midweek and every weekend. God bless.